Okay, so I cleaned this sucker out. You know, a lot of guys have these big cool yellow funnels and they got radiator cap thing and it's a fixture and it fits on this and that and that. I got that funnel. So what we're going to do first is I want this for the bleed, so you put this around the bleed because I guess it'll leak at some point. Once you get the system air free, the coolant starts coming out of there. So I'm going to put this back in. I'm going to go get my radiator fluid. Now I bought the expensive stuff. You don't have to do this. I figure I'm only going to change this radiator out, well, maybe 5 times this week, since I'm probably going to screw something up. I bought the Super Tech from Walmart. It's $11 a bottle, and it's for Honda, the Honda Acura. So I don't know, it's freaking coolant. What's the difference? Okay, pop that. Gotta be careful with these suckers though, because you do this, you don't take that shit out of there, it ends up flopping open, and then you slop stuff all over, which, oh, I've done that a few times. So I'm gonna put some coolant in this guy. It's blue, nice. It's the blue coolant. So we can go all the way up to that max line. You see the max right there, about the middle of the thing? I had it filled up to that top writing that's there. Here we go. That's done. So now we're going to stick that sucker in there. I think you put the cap back on here. And then we'll put this little dude back in here too. These all slide in and out. You don't have to remove any bolts or anything. For those two dudes at least. Okay, now we're going to start filling this guy up a little bit. And I don't know, because I didn't drain the whole system. I'm not sure how much. You can hear the air coming out of there, can't you? Hear that air getting pushed out? I'm just going to fill it real slow. Let's see if we can see where that... There's the screw right there, so I'm going to just keep this right here so I can see it. You can hear that air coming out. That's sweet. Awesome. Oh, there it starts. Start bubbling. She's bubbling. Yeah, she's good. Bled through. Now I got to tighten this bad boy down. Oh, I got the thing going the wrong way. And I don't want to get the paper towel wrapped. Get the paper towels. Oh, come on, dude. Really? I think I had a little too loose. Come on, tighten up. There we go. Now, another dude was saying the other thing you can do is you can kind of squeeze your hoses to try to get your coolant bubbles out of the coolant system. Keep the bubbles out of the coolant system. This is the wrong way too, by the way. In this other guy's RL, it goes the other way. So I don't know if the hose is just turned around upside down. It looks pretty good now. Okay, so I think we got the bubbles out of there. So now, I'm not exactly sure what I do, so this is what I'm gonna do. I think you gotta turn the heat system on in the car. You gotta turn the car on. Whoa, what's that green? Oh, that's the old antifreeze green. It's coming up through there. Now I'll make sure I got everything hooked up properly. Got the bleed screw back on. Got all that. So I got the cap on that. All right, I'll be back. All right, so we're almost done. Make sure I got my keys. So I'm going to leave the funnel in there with the liquid in it. Leave it right in the radiator like it is now. It currently is. This car runs like crap. I'm probably going to do a video on changing the plugs in this thing too. But it might be a fan issue. So we're going to start the car up and let it warm up. And we'll be able to tell by that coolant system, the coolant I got in there, whether there's still air in there or not. There shouldn't be any. The coolant should sit pretty still. One of the things I have seen is that some guys will say turn the heat on. Just turn the heat on. You can leave your fan off. So start the car. There we go. And then go sit and watch it. And see if it's bubbling at all. Oh shit. It's getting really high, isn't it? I might be making a radiator friggin' fuel mess out here. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? Now you gotta wait till you get your fans to kick on. And then once my fans are kicked on already. Huh. That's it. But this car's not hot. There's no way. So I don't know why the fans are going. So the fans are running, which is pretty awesome. And I didn't know if the fans were not working at all, it seemed like. I gotta get this funnel out of here. So I think that's about it, man. The fans kicked on. I don't know if we gotta wait a little bit for the car to get hot. I think we're just gonna sit here and wait. I'm gonna have to get something to suck up some of that radiator, excess radiator fluid. Fuck, I need like something to get that out of there. Oh boy, it's getting really high, isn't it? Really high. Okay, grab that thing. Just grab a bunch of paper towels. Grab a whole bunch of paper towels. A bunch of paper towels. A bunch of them. A whole bunch of paper towels, Shuggy. Whole bunch of paper towels. And then a bag to put them in. I just gotta suck down some of that. I got too much coolant in there. It's probably overflowing by now. Doesn't look like it. It's okay, maybe. Oh yeah, look at how hot it is. Oh boy. See how high it is? It's overflowing right now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I was a little higher than I was supposed to have it. I didn't realize I brought you guys in the house with me. Go get the paper towels. See, so it does help to have one of those funnels that it's a non-leak funnel, but I think I would have overflowed that too. So now let's take a look here. See where the heat gauge is. It hasn't even started coming up yet. I think the system's bled. I think I'm just going to cap it off, call it a day. Oh, we're recording. You can hear how bad this car runs. Listen to it. They say rev your engine up to like, but it's already revving at that. It's already revving at 2 grand. Like, not continuously, but I think so. I'm thinking that's those plugs, but I'm not sure. It does that occasionally. It doesn't do it all the time. See, my heat gauge is sitting where it's supposed to be right now. Now that doesn't tell me much. So I'm gonna shut the car off. We're hot. So now I'm gonna show you. Put the engine cover back on. I already put the radiator cap back on. And hopefully that'll take care of our overheating problem. Oh, is that fucker hot? No, I think it's cold actually. Well, it's good, right? It's good, didn't burn yourself. Now, I guess for this thing you have to put it together a certain way. So, you see you got a bolt here. You got another bolt here. Oh, that might have been what was rattling, making all that damn noise. So this thing slides up into here. This is a bitch to get on here. It's just stupid. Just like that, you put these little... You see the screws, there's one there and there's one there. Here, I'll show you one here, one here. That's where your cover has to go. And then the other one, there's one in the back here where the screw actually came out. And it just came out all together as one piece. So I'm just not very good at putting this thing on here the right way. It's not easy, I don't think. This thing kind of sucks. Suck, bro. But this is bad mechanic. Huh. Where the hell are they? Oh, it's so we're close. It's right there. Come on. I got it on there yesterday. I don't know why. It's gotta be, dang. It's gotta be right there, man. Hold on. Here, there. Here you go. You know what? Put your finger in this one. And then put it down on the screw. And you can feel it. There. I got the screw on that one. Just gotta slide this guy this way a little bit, I think. Come on. It won't move. So where's that dude? That guy's, yeah, because it's stuck on that. Dick, there it is, right there. So now, we got those in my pocket. Those are 10s. I got my keys in my pocket, and I'm going to take this thing for a little drive, and we'll see if that did what I wanted it to do. There's, these have, I changed my dying battery out. That's twice now. All right, so that was kind of messy, but I'll let you know. Well, you're going to know because you're watching this damn video how it ended up. Because I'm going to tell you here, and you know what, maybe a day or two in my time, but it'll be minutes in your time. I was just going to show you real quick. One of the bolts for the engine cover was missing, so not for me, it was missing before. But these are 10s. You just put, see here. Let's see our 10s right there. See, I got the big ass half-inch. That's set for loosen. So we need to tighten. We need to tighten it. So it'd be nice to have a 10 here because this gets kind of tight underneath. The thing idles terribly, and I'm not exactly sure what's causing that. If that's, oh my gosh, just keep turning and turning. If that's a problem with maybe the spark plugs need to be changed, a fuel filter just does that sometimes when it idles. It runs decent. Okay, so then that's down, so you gotta put those on first. Then just make sure this guy's down. And there's two little bolts I showed you before up in here. And then you get your socket on those. Tighten those bad boys up. See, if you had a nice skinny deep well socket, it'd be better, because then this thing's so fat that the engine cover doesn't really sit down on there properly. And you know what? Nobody's gonna die if the engine cover's not down perfectly. So I'm gonna see if maybe, yeah, I think that's okay. I think we can get that guy on pretty tight. I had one of them on pretty tight last time. I took this thing off, so I'm not super concerned about it. But I gotta get on the head, which is under here. You know what? And this extension's not doing me any favors. Just so I got to get a new socket set. So Harbor Freight, here we come. There you go, buddy. Where's that sucker? Right there. Okay, now you can hold that down. It kind of works with a washer, tightening down on that plastic junk that. Yeah, it's not on great, but it's, you know what, it's good enough. The hood will hold that down, and cap's on tight. Everything's good. Just gotta make sure you get all my freaking tools out of here now. So that's that. We'll see how it runs. All right, so we went for a truck around the block a couple times. The thing stayed pretty much where it's supposed to, I think. I don't really know, because I haven't had this car where it didn't overheat since I bought it a month ago, and I haven't driven it much except for this week. But as of now, the overflow is where it's supposed to be, which is there. I don't know if you can see it down in here, right down there. It's running good. This thing's, the other thing is screwed up is, so the heat gauge on this, the lights are burnt out, but that's about halfway where it's sitting right now, which is, I believe, operating temperature. I think, but it's running good, so I don't know, man. Well, I'll check back in if it backs up. Otherwise, I'll just put this sucker up there. Hope you enjoyed that bad mechanic 99 Acura RL thermostat replacement and coolant system bleed. Yeah, it's doing what it's supposed to. It's blowing hot air. I don't know where that's supposed to be. I just put it on defrog. It's still not hot yet. Air isn't. It's set for 80. I just don't think it's hot yet. It just the air isn't warmed up, heating the car. I'd probably change a cabin filter in here and about 9 million other things. But I believe that's normal. You see, the other thing that pisses me off is that stinking light on the heat gauge, of course, is burnt out. That's the only one, just that one, but that one's burnt out. And then I got a check engine light. I'm gonna have to replace a sensor, which I'll probably video also. And then the trunk latch doesn't work now, starting as of Monday. I heard these are good cars. I don't know. My experience has been pretty bad so far. But we'll see. It seems like it's doing good. It's not, I mean, it's gone up. It's going up, but slowly. It's not like it was jumping around before. I mean, you'd go a minute and it could be anywhere from super hot to way down, to super hot to way down. So I think that's where it's supposed to run, is right there, but I won't know for a while.